Somebody was asking, "Hey, is COC dead?" And the answer is never, never.
No.
You don't even die in the game.
No. Oh, you don't? You
You
don't
just
age in there?
you just get repeatedly sexually assaulted.
Holy shit! Like you, that's so you're immortal and the rape never ends. That's
Okay,
so.
just spoiler alert for Sarahan. A lot of the viewers already know there are bad ends, but even they
Hmm.
don't include death. Even when you lose, you don't die.
Well, there are worse fates than death.
Yeah,
I think
most of
I'm
which are in the demon realm.
right. I think I'm living through one of those fates currently. So, all right then.
No, COC is not going to die. We're going to branch out, but it's not going to die.
Yeah. In 58 days. That's
Yep.
uh, that's like 4,000 days. That's like 4,000 regular
You only
days.
do 2 days in the demon realm. The day you go in and the day you go out.
There you go. Shit. All
All
right.
right.
Here we are back at camp.
Home sweet fucking home.
Oh yeah, it's good to be back at level 6. God damn, I'm a monster. Okay. All right. So, I suppose we'll begin with exploring, as always.
Okay.
And let's see. Now, I've been so abused by this goddamn place that I'm just now starting to be a little bit afraid of certain places, which that normally for most people that takes me a long fucking time. Like it takes a lot of abuse for me to get the message and not go back to the shitty place. So I'm gonna kind of play it safe for the most part. I think from until I get a little bit stronger here. I'm gonna actually try to succeed instead of rushing up to Dickworm Mountain for my almost it's almost not even rape anymore. I'm almost just going up there and just spreading my ass open and
Yeah.
just put whatever you have in there and yeah, that's fine. But anyway, we'll explore the desert. We'll start there.
All right. Let's see. It's a Naga. Half human, half
Mhm.
snake.
Now I can't remember what level these. Oh, okay,
Level
yeah,
2, yeah.
it's not a big deal. Let's hit her with that bow, man.
Oh, yeah.
I like the specials. They seem to do more.
68. Oh,
Just,
man. That Rector.
yeah, fucking hit her again with it. Why not? Of course, it
She's
builds.
got to be dead. Yeah.
Yeah,
21
yeah.
XP, Vial of Reptilum. I keep wanting to say Reptilium, but it's Reptilum.
See, I kind of wish that this game were a bit more like, certain areas are going to spawn certain mobs and shit like that. Like, that would be cool. Instead of, like, I mean,
To a
it kind of,
degree, it is. To a degree. There's certain places where you can grind relatively safely.
right, yeah, yeah. Okay, explore one more time and explore again. See if we
Or
get
again.
something different. Yeah.
It's this guy. It's Bubbles.
Oh, yeah, Bubbles with his
Neighborhood
t-shirt.
store.
Yeah. How you going to rob your neighborhood store? Is that what you're gonna do? You're gonna rob me now? Yeah, fucking Bubbles. All right. Nah, not interested.
Okay.
Maybe next time I'll get a T-shirt or something. What else did Bubbles sell other than white T-shirts? Like he had such a he was like, what was it, like cigarettes and T-shirts and like decks of cards and shit? Like what did he
It's
have?
like anything he could find. And then there's just a part where he's like stealing scrap metal.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, him and that one dude. I can't remember his name.
Yeah. Oh, you think you're brown, but you're still green.
Yeah.
I
Nice.
love how he's like this guru.
Oh yeah, the guy the trash wagon or whatever. Is that who you're
Well, no,
talking about?
I mean, Bubbles himself. He had the white kid
Oh.
at the beginning, and then later on another kid.
Oh yeah, he's like the ghetto mentor or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. It's like how to be a fucking crackhead.
And still be alive, like to tell
Yeah.
about it. Yeah.
You think you have what it takes? He's got like a little boot camp,
Right.
crackhead boot camp.
Yeah. Oh shit! Somehow I feel like the Chappelle Show missed out on that one. All right. Anyway, all right. Let's explore once more.
We need to go. Okay, we need to show the people at Comedy Central our channel and just say, okay, look, I know you guys had a falling out with Chappelle because he ran off to Africa or some shit, but just let us write the sketches, and we'll just sign his name on them, right?
Right. Yeah.
And we'll get Donnell Rollins and Charlie Murphy back. and then
Yeah,
they'll do a sketch about Crackhead Boot Camp.
yeah, just for one sketch, that'd be worth it too. Okay, let's explore once more. Head to the forest.
Okay, so you okay, so this isn't a monster. This is that corrupted glade, I think they call it. Oh, the tainted glade. Excuse me.
All right.
You catch a face full of white goop.
Oh yeah, this has happened to me before. It's just one more indignity I suffer. Now, like, what happens because of that?
It
Last
gives you
one up?
a lust up. It's like you suffered a lust attack in combat.
Oh, that's a bummer.
It's not that really big of a deal. Do you want to bring it down? Meditate?
Yeah. Why not?
All right, there.
Okay. All right. Explore again, and go to the lake. Mix it up a bit. I'm staying on the top row, man.
Oh, here we go. Isma, the tiger shark girl. You can borrow, talk, or leave.
Borrow. Let's borrow shit and never return it.
She has books you can borrow. Want to see?
Yeah.
Okay. C manual. I think that's combat.
Okay.
Etiquette guide. Porn. Or back.
Who needs etiquette? What's a combat manual good for?
Let's see. Okay, let's see. A pile of books, blah, blah, blah. They're okay, mostly for beginners. There are a few worthwhile tricks in each one. 20 gems to borrow one.
20. This
is
clearly,
renting, not borrowing. Just
right. She doesn't know what borrowing is. Like, what an asshole. No, fuck you. Eat shit. No. Can't have 20 gems. You have any idea how many times I had to get raped for 20 gems? No. Hell no. All right.
This person on Twitter put up a picture. It was like pink clouds in this otherwise empty sky, and it just had this caption. It said, or no, like across the clouds, it was written, "Rape jokes aren't funny."
Are you serious?
Yes.
Wrong question. Were they serious?
Judging from, yeah, they were. I found out that they were because, and to test the waters, because I wondered the same question, and I thought, how can I test the waters to see if they're joking without looking like a noob and being like, are you serious? You know.
Right.
So I wrote without any explanation or introduction. I said, a priest, a rabbi, and a minister walk into a bar. They all get raped. And that was it. And I found out she was serious because she wrote back like hysterical, like, how is that funny? And then a couple people followed me.
I love that question because it's not, but not for the reason that she thinks it's not funny.
It's like, rape humor and anti-humor together at last.
Yeah, no shit. Finally. No, but you know what that reminds me of? You ever see like the 4chan inspiration? Like the
yeah, we talked about that way back in the fucking day. And the Sven co-op videos, which everybody should go back and watch because that is some of our best shit.
Yeah, that was fun. But yeah,
we need to do that. You know what? It's probably going to get shitty ratings, but we need to go back and do some more Sven.
Why not? Yeah, it was fun. I actually started that up the other day just to fuck around, and it was awful. I loved it.
Yeah.
There was this Legend of Zelda map, and
I think I know the one you're talking about. That's really well done.
Yeah, but my favorite, the 4chan thing though, is just like this dog jumping through the air, and it just says "Cunt Destroyer."
Yeah.
I'm just like, that is amazing. That made my day. But that's what that reminds me. Rape jokes aren't funny. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Yes, they are. They're hilarious. They can be funny all the time, anytime. All jokes, if they're delivered properly, are funny. Yours wasn't very funny, but that was kind of the point. It's kind of like, I'm just going to see if this will trigger you and piss you off.
Exactly.
Look like an asshole. Right, yeah. It was actually a really good idea, which in that context made it funnier.
Exactly. That was the meta joke. It's like, well, let's see about this.
Right. Which it's funny to me though, because I laughed at what you did, and it involved rape. So you proved her wrong and figured it out at the same time. So that was pretty good. No, but the thing, we were talking before we started here, and I'll try to make this quick about the asshole on YouTube. And I'm serious about this. I'm officially done with the comment section in YouTube. I'm not going to do what I did and make the same mistake I did here, which is try to have like a conversation with someone. Like when I see somebody say something that's obviously a bit fucked up, like what is it about me that feels like if only I say the right thing, they'll understand.
See, you're treating congenital idiocy like it's a piece of salad stuck in their teeth, and if you just point it out, they'll remove it.
Right. And I'm fucking what a moron I am. That's why I said before I'm an idiot. It's clear to me now what a dumbass I am because only an idiot would do this. You know, I mean, because I've had the same, it's like the Einstein, you're insane, kind of the insanity thing. You just keep doing the same shit. The result never changes, but you keep expecting one to be different or whatever. You're nuts. But this guy, he's talking about the Walmart videos where it's people at Walmart, haha, look at how fat and look at how bad her clothes fit, and she's super obese and she's riding around in a fucking, what do you call that shit? Rascal or whatever.
Yeah.
And yeah, and that's what the videos are. So this guy says, those Walmart picture series offend me. It's basically people taking pictures of and laughing at the misfortunes of the poor. Right. So, I mean, anybody that reads that comment should probably infer that he thinks that mostly poor people shop at Walmart, which is probably a fair assumption, and it's not that big of a fucking deal. My problem was that he talks about these people like every single one of these fucking people never deserve to be ridiculed.
Yeah.
Because you know they never bring it on themselves. They're just now. What's a miracle? What's fucking amazing to me is that in my head I'm going. So these people are in his mind are just like victims of something. They're just victims, and none of this is self-inflicted and all this shit. And that's why I brought up in my comment to him. I said, long story short, I said, look, I live in the South among poor people. I see these assholes who wear shit clothes and they smell like ass, and they're buying fucking electronics, and they're installing fucking stereo systems in cars I wouldn't take a shit in without putting paper down. You know, I mean, it's just like, they're not victims of anything but their own goddamn stupidity, right? And they have the fucking, the irony is this Walmart, where I see this shit, is directly next to a library. It's attached to a fucking library. Like,
how does that not cause some kind of a fucking tear in the fabric of goddamn space?
It's Kentucky. We've adjusted, but I mean we have to kind of put everything in the same space. But the thing is that these are not victims, you fucking assholes. Yes, there are people whose retarded ass fucking starving parents reproduced, had them, and threw them into a shit situation. Yes, that happens. It happens way too much for my liking, and I get that. But not every asshole at Walmart toting their fat ass around to the cookie aisle on a rascal is a victim. Sometimes they're just making poor goddamn decisions with their life, and they need somebody to go, hey, you're enormous. Stop killing yourself. You're just fucking... And on top of that, it's like, if that's poverty... Fucking, I can only hope that that's what poverty looked like everywhere. That like fucking everywhere in the world where there was what you label poverty, some fat ass was sweating trying to get to his next bag of cookies. Like, I really wish that's what poverty looked like, because it would be a hell of a lot better than watching children starve.
Yeah.
You fucking assholes who think that this, like, bullshit American poverty is the same as actual poverty. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Like, there's never been a better place or time to be fucking broke in the estimation of these morons. Now, by the way, it's my contention that this asshole with his, they're basically just taking pictures of and laughing at the misfortunes of the poor. It to me, it just sounds like he's like, okay, everybody, that's it. Put your dick on my shoulder.
Yeah.
Put your dick on my shoulder and just rub it. That's what I need. Give me a good pat on the back with your cock. Yes, I'm a good man. I'm a good, caring person. Yes, that's what they were looking for. So when I came along and shat on it, they didn't care for it too much. And then then he harps on, this person harps on me saying, I didn't say all people at Walmart were poor. No, you just implied it and said it in a way where you say later that you didn't actually say that, should anybody call you on it. But anyway, that was pretty much the gist of it. But here's where I decided to end the exchange and forever end my exchange in the comment sections of YouTube. This guy did it for me. I have to give it to him. Like, after all of that conversation, after everything, this is what I get at the end. I feel like he should have started with this. He says, "What's being laughed at mainly are fat people in clothes that make them look even fatter. It's these misfortunes, which are usually a result of poverty, that are being laughed at. And yes, these days, I tend to assume that poverty is not the victim's fault."
Wow.
Yeah. So I read that and I thought to myself, if only you would have led with that, I wouldn't have had to do all this typing. So that's it. Done. That all I did was just like wave a fucking flag. After that, I was like, done. I can't. That is just pure fucking nonsensical ideology.
Yeah.
There's fucking no rational thought in that at all. And oh god, it's depressing. But I'm done. I can't do that shit anymore. Like, unless it's fucking lighthearted and fun, I don't have an opinion. Fuck you people. You don't deserve to talk to me.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck off. And it's just amazing. Like, you can really think that that's victimhood. That's a victim of what? And I was very tempted to go, victim of what exactly? Not in like a taunting way. In a very, because this is what these kind of people need. You've enlightened me.
Yeah.
Tell me more about this. What are they victims of? That's interesting. You're an interesting person. That's a good thought. What are they victims of? And just see if I could sort of extract some, like, modicum of fucking rational thought. But I knew better.
Here's what they're victims of. In the minds of people on the far left, poor people can't think.
Right.
They can't think. They can't make decisions. They are gerbils in a cage, and they eat what they're given.
Right.
As much of it as they're given.
Which
they
is kind
do
of,
whatever. If there's a wheel, they'll run on the wheel. That's it. I mean,
if there's a wheel, there's a way.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Products of society. Get the fuck out.
Right.
Anyway, so you have anything to do. What?
Yes. Sorry. It's just that whole thing, like they're products of society and their environment and blah, 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 blah. What about all the people that are in the same goddamn environment but aren't the same product?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you talking about? That's not always the fucking answer, dude. Sometimes you're just an asshole.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're given every fucking opportunity to dig your way out, and you just don't because it's not easy. And you fucking decide, like, it's easier just to put on this bullshit shirt and let my fat hang out. Because, buying a new shirt might mean earning money. It might mean finding a new shirt. It might mean sitting up. Jesus Christ. It might mean having to hop off of my rascal, fucking spit out an Oreo cookie and go fucking,
Did you see WALL-E?
No.
Oh, dude. Okay, like, in the future, I mean, WALL-E, it's a Pixar film, but it's right up there with Idiocracy in the terms of the social commentary.
I've heard good things about it. I've heard a lot of good things.
Yeah, it's a good Pixar film. It's kind of like they're good at making a movie that people at different ages can watch and be entertained.
Right.
But the thing is, everybody in WALL-E, it's the future, and nobody walks, and everybody, like, computers and machines take care of everything. So it's like Idiocracy, except it's more like everything's automated, right? And so things aren't falling apart like in Idiocracy. Everything's running just fine, but the human element, I mean, they're just completely useless. The computers that run things could do away with them, and nothing would change, right? Mm-hmm. And they're all fat, every single one of them.
Right.
And I'm amazed, and I was about to say that I was amazed that it didn't catch more flack, but it probably did catch flack, and I just didn't pay attention.
Right.
Somewhere out there is a guy who has made it his full-time internet job to rage about the body shaming in the movie WALL-E.
Which, interestingly enough, I haven't heard that about that movie.